to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Back to throw, it's Hampton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good... He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Gets it out quickly. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for
defense on their heels.
They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Looking to throw, it's Hampton. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
But you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Decibel. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you backed out feeling out the offense and what they like to do, what are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
They'll try the jet sweep here. At the 45, on his way. Got a lot of running room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. From the red zone, it's Waters. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Defense. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Really strong performance.